Good morning, folks. So today our little project is I'm going to build a shelf in the 68 Chateau camper. Good morning, folks. So today our little project is I'm going to build a shelf in the 68 Chateau camper. And we went to Lowe's last night, and there's some of my supplies that I gotta get out of the convertible. Probably out of the other side might work better, and I'll show you where it's gonna go. So here we are in the 68 Chateau. Looking a little different than it was when we first started. And I'm going to put the shelf right up here above this mirror. So it's got to be fairly close to the ceiling. Right here. It's going to come out 10 inches. About a 1 by 10 pine board, and I'm going to paint it so it matches the rest of the camper. There's that table I'm going to do over. And we got some finishing touches. About more of these for over here. I'll buy 6 more of those. This one will be for sale once it's completely done. And got to get a tape measure and get busy. It's like 87 inches. $86 and a half. So now we have both of them cut. 86 and a half. Look at that. So this is going to go on the front of our shelf. It's going to look something like that. They have a lot of molding choices at Lowe's. I can tell you that. I think we're going to be white and we're going to be orange. But I'm going to look at that again. I want to make sure I make the right move on that. One little piece left over. Wish I had enough to make the support underneath and put this, but I don't have enough. We'll figure that part out. So I've found some of this molding at Lowe's to match the floor color. And it comes, I had to cut it in half because we need a 4-foot piece. It comes in 8-foot pieces for like $9 for that. But some of our laminate flooring came up a little short. Christina picked me up the wrong size quarter round and it wouldn't quite fit. So I'm going to put a strip of this down to cover the ends. And now I got to find my stain that I was using. Stain these ends so they don't look so I found my stain, and I think the easiest way is to dip the end in there and let it suck it in. It's pulling it into me. Excess. Shouldn't have a board head. So we've got our board cut, we've got our molding cut. They're going to be two different colors. So I gotta. This is. That camper took some paint. This was almost a full gallon of this paint. So it's the paint and primer all in one. Valspar. Should be a commercial for Lowe's. I'd probably shop Home Depot if we had it, but we have Lowe's in Plattsburgh, so that's where I go. So the board and the molding that goes in front of it are painted, and they'll be ready to go here pretty soon. So now it's time to make some supports for the sides to hold the shelf up, and I had a piece of this molding's a little different than this. All this stuff came from Lowe's, and my saw blade was loose. Look how it was cutting. So I had to tighten my saw blade. I'm going to have to recut these ends, and then I'm going to use a piece of something. Oh, my saw blade was so wobbly it actually stopped turning before I cut this out. So what this is going to be is go the other way. I'm going to make them the same. Be something like that. Two separate pieces. I think it'll look good when it's done. So there's our brackets. I sand the ends of these down a little bit. Just got to use my nail punch and get these nails in the rest of the way. Can you smell it, folks? You know that smell. Spray paint. There they are, painted. That radical, what they call it, gloss pumpkin orange. It's the first time I ever tried this because I'm a big fan of Rust-Oleum, even in spray paint. I wasn't crazy about it, but kind of locked in. I guess I've tried the Krylon before. Actually, I don't think so. Thing's almost full. But most of it's Rust-Oleum. You get quite a collection of paint around here. We bought paint for the exterior last night. Wait till you see that. So we bought 6 more of these for the front of the cupboards. And to use this to open them. This packaging is ridiculous. I'm sure you can relate to that. So I'm going to spray paint these on. You see what we did here. Now we're basically doing the same thing over here with these. So we have the doodads, whatever these things are called. Doodads. I'm sure it's not doodads. Ornamenture. So I got our shelf support's up, and this one looks like it's leaning after I look at it. So I think if I put the shelf up, I'll realize if they're leaning or not. Just take the screws out and straighten them out. So we have a shelf, and we did clear this. Awful close though. So anytime you span almost 8 feet, pine is gonna sag a little bit in the middle. So I might do a couple shelf brackets here to hold this up a little bit, get it away from the mirror. But that looks pretty good. I'm glad I put that molding on it. Kind of dressed it up a little bit. All right. Well, we are getting there, folks. Okay.
Hey there, people in YouTube land. We hope that you are enjoying our videos, and if you are, please like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Thank you.